Sir, I think you're on mute.
ఇంకా స్టార్ట్ చేయలేదు యాక్చువల్లీ.
Okay, sir.
Waiting. Okay, so while creating TestNG class, okay, we can able to populate. These are the annotation tags. Okay, so I have selected before suit, before test, in this order I have created. I have selected. Okay, and I'm clicking on finish. See the test for the TestNG class I have given test for, and it contains various test methods. By default, @test method will be populated. F means function. You can rename whatever you want, test5 or something like that. Okay, so whatever test method, and for every, so there are so many annotation tags, so you can change the method names whatever you want, something like. Okay, so you can change. So like this, there are annotation tags are generated. Okay, annotation tags are generated with some method name. Okay, right. So we understood how to generate these TestNG annotations. Okay, let me go back to the previous program. So I have generated. Is everyone able to following? Is everyone able to view my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it proper sync?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So I have created, so I generated my TestNG class, and @test, I have given my method name as 4. Okay, and I have written system.out.println in every test method. So test1, test3, test2, like that I have given. Okay, so if I will run this program, which of the annotation tag will execute first? So the first annotation tag will be executed in @before suit. So after that, @before test will be executed. After that, @before class will be executed. So like this. So the interview question is, what are the various annotation tags that you know in TestNG? So you have to tell @before suit, @before test, @before class, and @before method. So these are the 4 annotation tags are available. So before, so first suit will be executed, after that immediately test, after that class, and after that @before method will be executed, this part. Okay, so let me, okay, anyway, so let me run my program. Run as TestNG test. So it's executed. So first 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 means @before suit only executed first. 2 means @before test only it's executed. 3 means @before class only. 1, 2, 3 means we understood clearly. So after that 99. 99 means which one is, which annotation tag executed? @before method is executed. So all @before part is completed. Okay, so how the execution was started, execution annotation tags are executing, let me show you. So go to TestNG class. So first this one is executed. After that this one is executed. After that this one, and finally this one is executed. Okay, after completion of before method, @test will be executed. Okay, once after @test is executed, immediately @after method will be executed. After that, after class, after test, and after suit. So in this way the approach it will be executed. See, now let's go to the reverse order. So @test 4 is executed. See, 99 is @test. Okay, so 99 is okay. 4 is your annotation tag, @test. So @before method is executed here. @after method is executed here. Okay, right. And finally, okay, and finally here 7 means which one? @after suit. So the final part was executed as 7. So here 5, 6 is executed. 5, 6 means in the reverse order. So where is that? So @after class, @after test, and finally @after suit. So 5, 6, 7 was executed. So the interview question in the people are asking, in almost all the interview question people are asking, so what are the annotation tags that you know, in which order the annotation tags will be executed? generally people will use at the rate before test and at the rate after test and at the rate test, this combination only. Or some people, they will use this combination also, at the rate before class, at the rate after class, and at the rate test. Okay. And okay, so when we are, so in which order, what are the annotation tags that you know? So these are the annotation tags you have to tell in the interview. Okay. And in which order they will be executed, so you have to tell this sequence. So after at the rate before method, immediately at the rate test will be executed. After that, at the rate after method will be executed. Okay, I think, is it anyone facing buffering issue? Okay. So like that, in that way, the approach will be executed. So the interviewer will ask one more question. I have two at the rate test annotation tags in my program. Okay. So test one is there, test two is there. Two annotation tags like at the rate tests. Okay. Test one and test two methods are there. Then how the before and after method will be executed? That is the interview question they will ask you. So for every test, at the rate test, at the rate before and at the rate after method will be executed. Understood? For every test one, suppose, okay, let me tell you in the notepad. So there is at the rate test. So your method name is test one. Okay. And another one at the rate test. So this is test two. So there is a at the rate before method and at the rate after method has been written one time. Okay, 99 and 100. So here 99 will be executed and here 100 will be executed. Here also, for every at the rate test, 99 will be executed and 100 also it will. So wherever you have written at the rate test, for every at the rate test, at the rate before method and at the rate after method will be triggered and it will be executed. That is the test-ng behavior. Is everyone understood? Okay. So before and after methods will be executed for every at the rate annotation tag, every at the rate test annotation tag only. Okay. And when to use at the rate before suit and when to use at the rate after suit. Suppose generally these annotation tags we won't use much at all. Okay. If you want to write some global piece of code for all the test-ng classes, okay, such thing we can write in at the rate before suit. Okay. And at the rate after suit, if you want to execute some global piece of code after completion of all your programs, finally if you want to execute, then such piece of code we can write in the at the rate after suit. Okay. Anyway, these concept we won't use. Okay. So and at the rate before class and at the rate after class, this will be executed only once. Okay. At the rate before test and at the rate after test also, this will be executed only once only. Okay. But before and after methods will be executed for every at the rate test. Okay. And at the rate data provider we already know. So the interview question people will ask straightforward question. What is the test execution order? They will ask. So you need to tell the at the rate, these are the annotation tags are available and the execution order, like this approach you have to explain. Okay, that's it. But generally in real time people will use either at the rate test, at the rate before test and at the rate after test, this combination only. Okay. Or some companies, some projects, they might follow at the rate before class, at the rate after class and at the rate test. So before at the rate test, at the rate before class will be executed. After at the rate test, at the rate after class will be executed. Okay. So that's it on the test-ng annotation tags.
సార్ ఏదైనా
we
ల్యాబ్ ఉందా సార్? బిఫోర్ సూట్, ఆఫ్టర్ సూట్, బిఫోర్ క్లాస్, ఆఫ్టర్ క్లాస్?
వాటికి ల్యాబ్ ఏమి ఉండదు. మామూలుగా ఇప్పుడు మీరు బిఫోర్ టెస్ట్ రాస్తున్నారు కదా, ఎట్ ద రేట్ బిఫోర్ టెస్ట్ బదులు బిఫోర్ క్లాస్ రాయండి. ఎట్ ద రేట్ బిఫోర్ టెస్ట్ రాసే బదులు బిఫోర్ క్లాస్ రాయండి. సో ఎట్ ద రేట్ బిఫోర్ ఆఫ్టర్ టెస్ట్ బదులు ఎట్ ద రేట్ ఆఫ్టర్ క్లాస్ రాయండి ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ లో. మీకు అర్థమైపోతుంది ప్రోగ్రామ్ అనోటేషన్ ట్యాగ్స్ ఏ విధంగా ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతున్నాయి అనేది. సో బిఫోర్ ఎట్ ద రేట్ టెస్ట్, ఎట్ ద రేట్ బిఫోర్ క్లాస్ విల్ బి ఎగ్జిక్యూటెడ్. Okay. And after at the rate test, at the rate after class will be executed.
Okay.
Okay. is this enough for today, or do you want me to continue? So we have completed in today's topic TestNG groups and annotations and web table. I think this is enough. We completed 3 topics for today. Okay. So just practice on these sessions. So we are almost, so in next 2 days, we are going to complete almost lab number 35. Okay. So by this Friday, I want to complete up to 40 labs. Okay. Just make it your exercises and whatever you are doing, make it fast. Okay. And so we are on track to complete all the 45 labs. Okay. So that's it for okay. So many people as still resume preparation and those activities are pending, and I already posted in the message. Okay. And మీకు లాస్ట్ నాకు మీ రెజ్యూమ్స్ మీ మొబైల్స్ అని హ్యాండ్ ఓవర్ చేస్తే ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఐ విల్ క్లియర్ ఆల్ ద ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ విల్ బి కంప్లీటెడ్. అండ్ సో మీకు నోటీస్ పీరియడ్ ఆగస్ట్ 30th లోపు మీకు ఆఫర్ లెటర్ కావాలా, ఈ బయోడేటా ఫామ్ లో ఉంటది. సో లాస్ట్ వర్కింగ్ డే ఎప్పుడైనా మెన్షన్ చేసేటప్పుడు, సో ఆగస్ట్ 30th మెన్షన్ చేస్తారా, 29th మెన్షన్ చేస్తారా, దాని తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ 2 days లో మీకు ఆఫర్ లెటర్ కన్ఫర్మ్ అయిపోయింది. Okay, so resume preparation, biodata, and keep in, so whatever number that I have given, just keep in touch with that number. Call to Dharmaja, she's my wife, and she will guide you all the resume preparation and documentation and everything. So continue all these. So as per your preparation, keep your last working day accordingly. Okay, so 25th చెప్తారా, 27th చెప్తారా అనేది మీ ఇష్టం. ఓకే, యాజ్ పర్ యువర్ కంఫర్టబుల్ అండ్ యాజ్ పర్ యువర్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్. సో ఆ తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ 2 days లో మీకు కన్ఫర్మ్ అయి ఉంటుంది. యూ పీపుల్ గాట్ సెలెక్టెడ్. ఓకే, సో దట్స్ ఇట్. సో మేక్ ఇట్ ఫాస్ట్ యువర్ రెజ్యూమ్ ప్రిపరేషన్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్, సో దట్ we can process accordingly. Yeah, that's it for today.
Thank you, sir.